can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And now take me out and take me home. No one is ever gonna love me. Hey you guys, welcome back to The Buzz with Beth. I am your host, Bethany Haven, and I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, I'm looking at someone right now who is so attractive. It's making my stomach hurt because she's just so attractive. And I hear you, I really do. Unfortunately, I cannot just turn off my hotness. So, I guess it's just kind of a lose-lose situation for you. Not me, because I'm winning. How are you guys doing today? Do you like my Hampton Inn mug? I got it at a Goodwill. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to hit you with this. I'm not doing well at all. And I think that's really exciting. I literally had such an awful week last week. It was like full of utter nonsense and sleep deprivation that was just... It was a lot. And I'm just grateful to be with you guys now. So, yeah, it was rough. But before we get into all that happened to me, guys, it was Valentine's Day, as in yesterday. And I should have done like a Valentine's Day episode, so this is going to kind of be that. I'm wearing a heart on my sweater. This is going to kind of be that, even though Valentine's Day is over. And what we're not going to do is talk about it. We're going to pretend that Valentine's Day is happening currently. So I'm going to show you guys what I got now. My family knows that no one loves me, no one wants me, and that I really have no hope romantically. So what they like to do is they get me gifts for Valentine's Day. And I'll show you what I got for my sister. My sister got me the Lover Live from Paris Heart Edition, hearts, for Valentine's Day. And I got her, like a little itty-bitty Build-A-Bear thing. And I'm just like, wow, I really do suck at gift giving because that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so excited. Like, I literally love it so much. I was going to buy it. And then my sister was like, no, don't. And she, like, made me feel really bad about it. So I didn't buy it. And it was because she had already bought it for me for Valentine's Day. Crazy. And so my dad got me. He got me a bouquet of the peanuts. Is that amazing? You guys really need to watch. You guys really need to watch. You guys really need to watch on YouTube because then you're going to get to see amazing stuff like this. I'm wearing a sweater in the studio. It is hot. But don't you guys love the bouquet? I haven't cut them out yet because I want to play with them. I haven't cut them out yet because I wanted to show you guys them in the bouquet. This I'm probably going to do a thumbnail with them. I'm not even going to lie. So, that's what I got for Valentine's Day, and I love it. You know, as someone, I'm going to be honest. I feel like, you guys know me. I would love to have a boyfriend. But I will say this, I am not someone who hates Valentine's Day. I really don't. I feel like everyone, I made jokes about it, and I'm going to make content about hating Valentine's Day, but the truth is, I'm a liar. I don't hate Valentine's Day. I actually really like Valentine's Day. It's fun. My sister and I always get each other gifts. And growing up, my dad would always, like, get us each flowers and chocolate and a card. Every Valentine's Day, he would do that. And this year, he got me my Peanuts bouquet, and he got us chocolates. I think my dad loves us. Anyway, what else? Okay, not yesterday now. Thursday. It's Saturday, so last Thursday. The most recent Thursday, I did an open mic for poetry. Yeah. If you guys didn't know this, I don't think I've ever spoke about this. But, my face is itchy in two different places. What's happening? Lately, I just keep getting baby hairs in my face. Anyway, so I did an open mic, and I don't think I spoke about this, but I'm currently in a creative writing class, and my professor sent out an email. He's like, if you come to this open mic and if you like perform, or I don't want to say perform, if you read something, I'll give you extra credit. And I was like, I want in on that. And so I went and I did that. I read 2 poems. I think I was the youngest one there. This is not my first rodeo. I've actually done this before, the same place last year. like around the same time last year, and I was like the youngest one then, and I think I'm the youngest one now. Most people who go, I think they're older. It was in a brewery, which I'm not 21, but it was like a school thing, I guess. Well, I don't, it is a brewery, but like, I guess it's not. They let me in. I don't know. So I read my poem, and then I left. But I got my extra credit, my 2 points of extra credit. Yeah. I know. So that was really cool. That was fun. I posted about that. If you want to read the poems I shared, they're on my Instagram. Because I am a poet. At the end of the day, I am a writer, and I will be pretentious about it. Guys, my last week was so bad. For so many reasons. It's like each individual thing isn't that bad, but when like so many things happen that are like, it all kind of just, your bucket gets full, okay? And a bunch of like little jabs happened every single day last week. It was horrible. So let's get into it, because I know you guys love to hear about how much my life sucks. And that, I'll tell you this much. When I got fired from, I say fired, I wasn't getting paid, but I'm going to say fired because it's more dramatic that way. When I got fired from my podcasting gig, like a year and a half ago now, which is how this podcast got birthed, but whatever. When I got fired from that, one of the reasons why, because they were like, you're not going to be able to keep up with the stories. Like, if you're telling all these stories, you're not going to be able to keep up with it, and eventually you're going to run out. And I was just like, girl, you don't know how much my life sucks. You don't even know the half of it. Guys, we're on season 2. I haven't even scratched the surface. I have not even scratched the surface of how bad my life has been. Okay? Like, it's like every day. When I was in high school, I literally used to beg for a good day. I'm not even kidding. I used to like literally, you can ask Maria. I was like, I just want to have a good day. And I never did. So, it was just, it's one of those things where it's like when something, it might not be like, if one thing happens and it's not great, it's not that big of a deal. But when not so great things happen, literally one after another, every single day, it adds up. It really adds up. And then that compounded with that, things that actually are really horrible. Yeah, it's been rough. But yeah, they doubted me. They were really like, you're not going to be able to keep up with the storytelling. Girl, you don't know me. I wish I could sing. I do. I wish I had the voice of an angel. Unfortunately, I have the voice of a demon. So, there's always hey, God does not give with 2 hands. Anyway, so I had a really bad week last week, so let's get into it. So, I'm still so mad about this. I spoke about this on my Instagram, but I'm going to really get into it with you guys. I have a crush on James Spader. We know this. And also, I want to preface this. I plan on being a filmmaker one day, and I want to cast him in one of my movies. I really do. So me saying I have a crush on him, when that in the future happens and he is in one of my movies, because it will happen, we're not going to bring this up, okay? Capiche? We good? Okay. So, we all know, I have a crush on James Spader. We know this. And so I keep seeing these edits on TikTok of him in this movie called White Palace, okay? I'm not going to get into what the movie's about because I don't have an understanding of what the movie's about. All I know is he's in it and he's really hot in it. So, that was enough. That was enough for me. So, I was like, I need to see this movie. And guys, it has been months. I have been like, it's probably going to come out on a streaming service soon. It hasn't. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to buy the DVD. I need to get my DVD player. First of all, I need to get a DVD player. I had to go back to my dorm and grab it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to hook it up. I'm going to have it. And I'm going to have a DVD player. And so I bought the DVD off of Amazon, okay? And I just want to say this. It wasn't cheap. It was not a cheap DVD. It was $15. Since when? Yeah. DVDs apparently are quite expensive these days. However, I went to Walmart the other day and they had a Pretty in Pink DVD for $3. So I don't know what the deal was, but I paid $15 for this DVD on Amazon. Very expensive for someone who has no money. So I bought it because I was like, I need this. I need this. And so I bought it. I was waiting. I waited all week for it to come, and it finally came on Saturday of last week. And I was like, okay, I'm going to finish all my homework. I'm going to finish all my homework, and then I'm going to watch my movie. I finished the homework. It was hard. It was horrible. And I'm like, okay, pop the movie in. Mind you, I had tested the DVD player with the Pretty in Pink movie, okay? So it works. I bought the DVD off of Amazon from another seller, okay? So it wasn't like, someone was like selling it. They sold me a DVD that was 13 seconds long. It was 13 seconds long. It had the warning, and it had the Universal picture, or the Universal like opening. That is all it had, and then the movie ends. And I was like, okay, so I paid a good $15 for that, and it's a 13-second film showing nothing crazy enough. I was devastated. I was devastated like I've never been devastated before. I'm confused. I was so mad. It was like, okay, I'm already going to be alone on Valentine's Day. I just want to watch my movie. I have all this horrible homework I have to do all of the time. I literally always have homework. It's always freaking biology. Ugh. I literally always have homework. If it's not one thing, it's another. I have to spend Valentine's Day alone. I literally have nobody. I'm unhappy. All I want to do is watch my movie. All I want to do is watch my movie. Watch James Spader get it on with some woman, okay? That's literally all I want to do. I pop the movie in. It doesn't play? Are you kidding me? Hey, you guys. So, it's Editing Beth here. I think now is a good time to interject and say, it was consumer error. I bought the wrong DVD for my DVD player. So, it's actually my fault. I'm the one who ruined my own weekend. So, I'm really proud of myself. 2, I'm super smart, and I always claim to be. And 3, sorry for smack talking that seller. It was my fault. And also, I want to mention this. We had to get my dad to help fix it, and he put it in like a different DVD player, and it worked. And I was like embarrassed because like, look, it's like a movie where James Spader gets it on with some woman. Okay, like I'm a little embarrassed to have my dad look at that. And you know what my sister does? She goes to my dad, she goes, Beth, why are you so embarrassed? It's just erotica to my father! And so, our father. Sorry, I didn't want to say that because, as you guys know, now I have cut ties with my sister, so. Are you kidding me? I'm sick of it. I'm actually sick of the BS. Currently, I am sick. I am ill. I am ill-ridden with the BS. What happens next? I go to school and I'm like, okay, you can do this, Beth. You can go to the gym at school. You can go to the gym. It's scary. It's scary for a few reasons. I'll tell you why. It was scary because I feel like I'm going to run out of time. Whatever. It doesn't matter, bruh. I feel like I'm going to have like a lot left over time. Whatever. I have to go to the gym at school because you know what? It's good. I need to start going to the gym. I know I need to. And the one at school, it's there. I should go. But it's scary because I go and I'm going to see people I know. I'm going to see my peers. These are people I'm going to be around. And it's scary because I'm insecure. Because I hate myself. So I go and it's like scary, okay? It's scary and I'm going alone. And I'm like praying to God I don't see anyone I know. I did, so that was really great. So glad that happened. But I'm going. I'm like, okay, just ease in. Just do the treadmill today, walk for a little bit, and then you can leave, okay? Just dip your toe in, acquaint yourself, and then skedaddle. Okay, just get out. So I go to the treadmill, and I'm, like, walking. I walk for, like, 10 minutes because, honestly, guys, the anxiety just got the best of me. I was like, I can only do 10 minutes. So I get off the treadmill, literally nearly kill myself because it was way higher than I thought, and I step off, and I took a real tumble. Hurt my ankle, my bad foot, too. And I was like, okay. It's fine. Dust it off. Go to the wipes and wipe down the treadmill, okay? Guys, I broke the treadmill. I was trying to wipe it off. I took the wipe, sopping wet. went over the screen like this, literally broke the treadmill. I was wiping it down, and then it like started glitching, and then it started going really, really fast, and I'm like, oh my god, and now I'm running, It was horrid. Isn't that crazy how things happen to me? Isn't it crazy how bad things happen to me so often? And so I'm running, and I'm like, how do I turn it off? It won't turn off. That was on beat. I am a rapper? Bars. Anyway, I'm literally running. I'm like, it won't turn off. It will not turn off. And then it starts slowing down, and I'm like, oh, thank God. But then I pressed it too many times, and so it starts back up again. I'm like, oh my God. And so this guy behind me, he's like, I'm actually going to watch all this go down and not help her. So that was really great of him. But yeah, I finally got to stop, but I literally broke it. I broke it. I got off. It was still going. And the screen was glitching out. And I was like, I'm going to leave, and I'm not going to tell anybody what I did, and I'm just going to leave. So I left, and I took a long walk back to the dorm just to, really think about what had transpired, and it was rough. I already am struggling to go to the gym, and now I go and I break the treadmill. Let's think about that. How does that make me feel? What do we think? Let's show the audience. It wasn't a good time. It wasn't a good time. And here's what happened next. I go back to the dorm. This, honestly, I think it happened on a different day. But I'm having a rough week, okay? Sleep deprived. The Super Bowl happened, and I literally was exhausted. I don't know why. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I slept through the Super Bowl because I was just so dead tired. So I'm sleeping through the Super Bowl, and then I suddenly wake up at like 2 a.m., okay? And I could not go to sleep after that until about 9 a.m. So that was rough. And so this whole past week, my sleep schedule has been absolutely atrocious. It's been horrible. I have not been able to sleep a wink. And I've just been so sleep deprived. I have been so sleep deprived to the point of insanity. And I think that's really great. Imagine what's that one creepypasta? Russian. I don't know why I looked it up and I looked at the pictures because I just scared myself. Imagine the Russian sleep experiment and that photo that they always use in the creepypasta. That was how I was looking. And I was so tired. But the day goes on. Whatever. It gets to nighttime. The next day after the Super Bowl. Actually, my timeline is probably way off. I don't know what days any of these happened, but this is all what happened this week. It comes nighttime, and I'm like, you know what? I want some Frosted Flakes, okay? Life's hard enough. I want to crack open some Frosted Flakes, and I want to munch, okay? Is that so much to ask? Like, what are we doing? I open up my Frosted Flakes. I pour some into a bowl, and I get my milk. The milk expires February 15th, which is today now. And this happened in the beginning of the week. So it's not supposed to expire till the 15th. I start pouring the milk in. Hey, chunky. The milk is chunky. All over my Frosted Flakes. So, my Frosted Flakes soiled, okay? They're soiled like a baby, okay? I cannot eat my Frosted Flakes anymore. It was the last of them. It was the last of the Frosted Flakes. And now they're all covered in chunky milk. And it was like, you are playing with me right now. You're playing with me right now. This is a joke. I'm unpunked. There's cameras there, and there. Okay, this isn't happening. Very upset about this because I really wanted them. You guys know me. I like food. Is it obvious? And so I was devastated. But whatever. The next day rolls around. I am, at this point, I'm begging for dear life. I'm so tired. My sleep schedule's still horribly messed up, and I'm dying. But I have to get some assignments done because all week my sleep schedule has been so messed up that it's been hard to get assignments done. So I'm like, okay, it's Wednesday. Get some assignments done. You have to. But I'm exhausted. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get a caramel macchiato. It has a shot of espresso in it. I'll be fine. I'll get my coffee and it'll give me some energy, which I'm just going to say this. I don't even know what I thought because I have drank coffee since I was a wee child. Caffeine does not work on me anymore. What am I even talking about? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, I need to get a shot of espresso. Okay. Maybe it will help. I go to get my coffee, and the place I go to, it's just this little coffee shop on campus. It's like owned by the school, whatever. And I go in, and the people that work there, they know me. They know me, right? They know my order by heart. I just walk in, and they go, "Your usual?" And I'm like, "Yes." And when they do that, it kind of tells me, whoa, I have a problem. But I still continue on, whatever. But this day I go in, and my workers, my people, my friends, I consider them friends by now. My friends, they're not there. They're not there. And I'm like, huh? And so this other person takes my order. And, of course, they don't know it by heart. So I tell them, I'm like, hey, can I just have a large caramel macchiato, extra caramel? Because I like extra caramel. Because I'm really working towards clogged arteries. And they're like, with whip? And I'm like, no whip. Because I'm skinny. I really don't like whipped cream that much in my coffee. Whatever. And they're like, okay, yeah, no, coming right up. I'm like, great, whatever. I paid $6 for this coffee. By the way, thought I should mention that. $6. I've never in my life paid that much for a coffee. That's not true. Ghirardelli. I went to Ghirardelli once. We have one, like, it was way out of town, like an hour away. And I went to this Ghirardelli because I never had it before. And I got this little hot chocolate thing or coffee. I don't even remember what it was. I paid like $14 for that. And I was like, I didn't know it was that much money because it didn't have the price of anything. So I just went to go up there and I asked for it. And they're like, okay, that's going to be like $14. And I was like, and it's like, once you're there, you can't really back out. So I was like, okay. And I paid like the $14 and I was like, I'm literally never going back. Gun to my head. I'm not going back there. And I haven't been back since. Anyway, whatever. But I ordered my coffee at the little coffee shop on my college campus. My caramel macchiato, because this coffee shop, they make literally the best caramel macchiatos I've ever had. And so I love to go. But there's different workers this time. And so I ordered my caramel macchiato. They're like, they'll be up shortly. And so I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And I paid $6 for it, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And they're like, caramel macchiato? And I'm like, me! The Dragon Warrior! It's me! Anyway, I like died just then. Do you see that? But I go up there, I get my caramel I'm talking so fast. I go up there to get my caramel macchiato. Tell me why they handed me a glass of milk. They gave me milk. They literally gave me milk. They didn't put the espresso in it. They gave me a glass of milk and the milk. And so I'm like, thanks. Because I can't ever say anything. I can never stand up for myself. I'm weak. I'm a coward. I suck. I'm horrible. I'm literally a horrible person. So I can't say anything. And I'm just like, thank you. Thank you for the milk. And I leave. I literally leave the building. I literally leave the entire library building, go to a different building, and suffer there. And then I see some people I know, and I'm like, hi. How are you guys? And they're like, how are you? How's it going? And I'm like, not great. They gave me milk instead of a caramel macchiato. And you know when you're talking to someone and you're having a conversation and then some other people come over to talk to them and so they start talking to them instead. And so you're just like standing there like, hey. And like you're still like you're supposed to be having a conversation with them, but they've been interrupted by a different group of people. So then now the people that you were talking to are now talking to them, and you're not involved anymore. But you're still standing there, and you're like, "Well, we didn't properly end the conversation, so what do I do?" And so I just lightly said, "Gotta run." I had nowhere to go. I literally had nowhere to go. So I just turned the corner and sat at a table, and I just waited until everyone had left. Because I don't know how to do anything. As far as like being an actual functioning member of society goes, I'm pretty not good at it. So that was really interesting, and I was really grateful for that experience. Anyway, and here's what happened later. I have homework to do. And I'm just going to say this. Every story I'm telling that happened this week, they all happened on like different days, and I'm telling it out of order because I genuinely cannot remember. But they all happened within this week. So I go to my dorm, and I have a lot of homework to do, okay? I have a lot of homework to do. So I'm working on it in the dorm with my sister, and it gets really late. It's about 2 a.m. at this point. And she's working on this assignment that's literally taking her hours and nope, that was a different day. Sorry. She's working on this one assignment, and I'm doing my thing. And I'm like, hey, Brooke, I need your help. Because I'm doing this thing for creative writing. And what was I talking about? Okay. No, I'm doing this thing for creative writing. I have to analyze this poem and see what it's about and write about it. But I literally could not tell what the poem was about. I was very confused. So she figured that out for me. And we talked about it. I started writing my little essay on it. I started writing my little essay on this poem so I could turn it in. Guys, I get to the last sentence. In conclusion, the poem is about, I don't know what I clicked. It caused the entire page to refresh. My entire essay deleted. Yes! I'm so excited to be alive! The entire essay deleted. What do you mean? Talk about devastation, by the way. Hey, did we mention I was absolutely devastated, a total wreck? It happened. I rolled off my bed onto the ground, started rolling around like a pig in mud. And And it was absolutely horrible. It sounds like, wow, this is genuinely the best day of my life. I'm so grateful for this experience. So I go back up. I have to just rewrite the entire thing again. So things were going splendid. Then my sister, this isn't bad. This is funny. We started talking about like elementary school, and she was like, yeah, when I was like in 5th grade, I used to collect EOS bombs, EOs, like the little circular lip balms. I used to collect those. And then she goes, my favorite one was honeysuckle. And then she goes, I like to eat it. And I don't know why, but when she said that, she said it as I was taking a sip of Powerade. And when she said that, for some reason, I found it literally so funny that I started choking on my Powerade. I could not breathe. I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was choking on the Powerade. And my body reacted to that. And they're like, hey, to stop you from choking, let's throw up literally everything. And so, you know that scene in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Frank just kind of regurgitates all of his beer? Imagine that happening to me with blue Powerade. So it's like I'm vomiting up a Smurf. And I just... And Powerade was all over me. So then I went and took a shower after that. Yeah, I threw up everywhere. But I completely dodged my laptop. Go figure. I think I used the term go figure incorrectly, but I don't care. Then, this part I'm so excited about. Then, I don't remember what day this happened on, but you know me just scrolling on my phone, and I get a message. I get a notification from Blackboard. It says new grade on your biology assignment. And I'm like, oh, new grade? Did I get an A? No, I did not. I got a 10.5 out of 15 on my virtual lab journal. And you know what she had the nerve to say to me in the notes? I kid you not. She said, you really need to do more research while writing. I'm sorry. I know it was written down, but the only way you could have said that was in a very mean tone. I know it was a mean tone. I'm sick of the BS. I'm literally sick of the BS. What time is it? It's literally 5:47 a.m. What are we doing? I'm tired. Looking for them girls. Yeah, so I got a bad grade on biology assignment, and I will say it ruined my day, and I did crash out because of it. I need academic validation, and so when I get a bad grade on an assignment, I'm like, wow, I think I'm dead. I think I died. I think I've died. And that would have been a horrible way to go because I was on the toilet. So imagine me dead on the toilet. Yeah. I think that's a beautiful image for you. Last story, guys. Oh my God, wait. I went to the eye doctor today. I know, I had an eye doctor appointment on Valentine's Day. Yeah. True love. Blind as a bat. Horrible vision. And I literally do nothing to help it. I don't wear my glasses or my contacts, so that's really fun. I really like how I take care of myself, and I really make it a point to do that. So I go, and they're like, your vision has gotten worse dramatically, especially in your right eye. It went down a whole number. So here's some Beth trivia. So one day when it's like, when you're like the OG fans, you're going to know my eye prescription. I'm going to tell you. It'll be a fun trivia question one night. What is Bethany Haven's eyeglass prescription? I'll tell you. In my left eye, -1. In my right eye, -2. And there's that information for you. Thank you! So now you guys will know. And I really hit it off with one of the ladies at the eye doctor. We were just besties. And I told her about my podcast. If you're here, girl, you said you'd listen to it. I don't know if you will. But if you are a real catch. Love you, girl. But yeah, I went to the eye doctor today. It actually went really well. They were really nice. They were really, really nice. And I'm getting a new pair of glasses. I'll have new frames. They have little rhinestones on them. They're really cute. They're like Michael Kors. That's the brand. I know. We're like mad luxurious. We have 2 doctor's offices. One of them is like an advanced one, and then the other one's a Vision Works. In the past, I've gone to Vision Works, and here's what happened at Vision Works. They could not offer me the contacts I needed. I have astigmatism, and I have a pretty bad one. In my opinion, it's bad. But light especially is what gets me. It's like very stretched. But I will say this. It is really pretty at night. Dude, driving at night with an astigmatism, is it an astigmatism or is it just with astigmatism? I don't know. Driving with an astigmatism, I'm saying an. I don't care. I literally don't care. But it's kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty. It's like everything's really glittery. Whatever. But I have astigmatism. So my eyeballs are shaped like footballs. So every time I put contacts in, they didn't fit right and the ends would flip up. I've told you guys about this, but that's why that happened. My eyes are shaped weird and I have astigmatism. And yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, but the Vision Works, they're like, yeah, we cannot give you any other kind of contacts other than monthlies. So 1 pair a month. Good luck. I'm going to tell you guys this one. To anyone who has to wear something other than daily contacts, I am so sorry. Because here's the real tea about contacts that are not dailies. Like monthlies or weeklies. They're good one time. They are good one time. And you can clean them. You can literally do everything you need to do to make them remain intact and like wearable. They are not good after the first wear. They're just not. Hey, they're just not. They are going to suck every single time after. And I would put them in and like literally be dying. Like my eyes red like sandpaper. I'd be like, it would be like a close-up shot of SpongeBob with like very red eyes. You know how they always do those, the gross shots? I really like those. Those are funny. But yeah, they were horrible. But I went to this advanced place and they gave me like better ones. But that was 4 years ago with the contact thing. I just went back today, and I haven't been to the eye doctor in 4 years. Since my junior year of high school. Probably before that. Anyway. But today, I finally got contacts that are suited for my eyes. They're dailies. I got them in first try. Yeah. Not to brag. So, I'm trying them out. I'm on trial. Now I have trial ones. So that's going great. I know you guys probably don't care about my eyes, but I wanted to tell you. But yeah, I finally got contacts. I'm getting a new pair of glasses. I had to get a new pair of glasses because my eyesight just got so much worse over the past 4 years. Like I close this eye and you're blurry and you're like 5 feet away. I can't read what the board says. If you guys didn't know this, there's a board behind there. That's how I find out what to talk about. What else? Yeah. We didn't change the sign. I apologize. Brooke usually is the one that does that, and she was asleep, so, because I am recording this at 6 a.m. But yeah. So, went to the eye doctor. It went really, really well. Very happy with that. Is that too close? I know I've spoken about this before, but you know a pet peeve of mine? This is a real pet peeve. When I like to watch podcasts on YouTube. I really like video form, right? I swear to God, I see this all the time. Podcasters, they'll be speaking in the mic, and the mic's like this in front of their face. Move the mic down so we can see your face. Like, that's how a microphone works. That's how a microphone works. You're not supposed to talk into the... Like, we can see your face. You don't talk down. There's different kinds of mics, okay? There's ones that will get around, and then there's ones that will get, like, one area. I don't even remember what they're called, but those are, like, there's different types of microphones, and the ones that you're using for podcasting, you need to talk to them like this, okay? I swear, I see that all the time. And one, you're speaking into the microphone wrong. Two, we can't see your face. So what's the point of recording it if it's just like this, okay? Like, what are we doing? That always annoys me. But yeah. So, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, I remember. What time is it? Oh, okay. Okay. So, I thought of this funny story because Valentine's Day, I had nothing going on other than my eye doctor appointment. And I thought of this funny story. This did not happen on Valentine's Day, but it has to do with a crush I had. So, I'll tell you the tale. So, it was right after I graduated high school. Like a few weeks after my graduation. So, I was on summer break. And this guy who I'll say it. I did have a pretty big crush on him. I did. It was very unfortunate. He messages me. He's like, hey, I need your help. And I'm like, what? Very randomly, he messaged me that. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? And he was like, oh, you're so amazing for texting back so fast. And I'm like, he wants me. He literally wants me. He wants me. He told me I'm a fast texter, so he clearly wants me. And he's like, hey, I'm so dumb. He didn't say that. I'm so dumb for thinking this. He goes, I need your help picking out a gift for my girlfriend's birthday. And I'm like, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. What? And so this is what starts going through my head. I'm not even lying. This is so embarrassing to say. This is what went down. He's like, I need your help picking out a gift for my girlfriend. And she has style similar to you. And you have really good style. So I thought you could help. And I'm like, okay, he's complimenting me. Which, by the way, might I add, the entire school year, all the freaking time he would compliment my outfits. And I was like, thank you. And so he's like, she has style very similar to you. So can you help me get a gift? And I was like, oh my God. So what starts going through my mind is style really similar to me. Oh my God, he's getting the gift for me. He's going to ask me out and we're going to get together. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, so I don't know if I was trying to like suss it out or what, but I was like, get her this necklace. And it was a necklace I already had. Because I was like, if your supposed girlfriend really does have style similar to mine, she'll like this necklace. It's really cute. And so I sent it to him and he was like, okay. Because he sent me the necklace he was planning on getting. And I was like, I literally said, if she has style similar to mine, she is not going to wear that fugly thing. So I sent him a necklace I already had. And I was like, she'd like this. When really, it was me. But it wasn't me, guys. It wasn't. I'm just delusional. And he really did have a girlfriend. I hope she enjoys the necklace. I literally was like, the next day, or like a week later, I was like, so, did she like the gift? And he was like, oh, I haven't given it to her yet. And I was like, okay, well, let me know when you do. Let me know when you're going to give it to me so we can get together. And, yeah, so, long story short, he did have a girlfriend. It was never me. It was never going to be me. And she has a really good necklace now. He got it for her, and she loved it. So, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to me. Well, that is it. Well, that's it. Thanks for spending the day with me. I'm Hillary Duff. Anyway. That's been it for this episode of The Buzz with Beth. Yeah, I know. I felt like this went by really quickly. This might be a shorter episode. I don't know. I'm sorry. Do I have anything else to say? No, I guess not. We should leave on a good note. We should literally leave on a happy note. I recently watched the Mario movie. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Anyway, I just want to say that. I need to review it on Letterboxd. Follow me on Letterboxd. Bethany_Haven. My usernames are like the same on every platform. So, I love you guys so much. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. That's Lover, but in meow version. Lover, meow's version. I love you guys. Bye. Fading in, fading out, on the edge of paradise. Every inch of your skin is a holy grail I've gotta find. Only you can set my heart on fire. On fire. Yeah, I'll let you set the pace. 'Cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear no more. What are you waiting for? Love me like you do.